Call of Duty points are now in Infinite Warfare. If you want the best way to get free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start getting yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Now, this is basically a follow-up to my video earlier. It's kind of a follow-up, but it's kind of on a different subject. So, I know this is kind of confusing, but my video I uploaded earlier was about a hotfix into Infinite Warfare, and it's basically about a patch that actually came out. There was a bunch of bug fixes, a bunch of fixes with game modes and maps in certain situations, and also there were some fixes to certain weapons like the Volk. You guys should definitely check that out if you guys haven't seen it already. That one was a hotfix put into the game. Now basically a hotfix is when they fix stuff, they patch the game, but you don't actually have to download an update. It's basically just hotfixed into the game. That's basically where that term comes from. Now, there was also another thing that happened today which was huge, and that's what this video is going to be about. Basically, Infinity Ward held a live stream, and it was developers, people that work in Infinity Ward, to talk about the state of their game, talk about what things are going to be changed, what's going to be updated, and that's what this video is going to be about. Unfortunately, I was not there to watch this live stream, but a lot of my good YouTube buddies took some notes on it, and they definitely, you know, got the gist of the live stream and the most important things, gave me the notes, talked to me a little bit about it, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about the stuff that happened during this live stream earlier today. I've got quite a few notes on it, so shout out to my YouTube buddies for getting these notes to me, and it looks like we have some really good changes, and they're talking about things that definitely are going to be changed in the game. But before we get into that, let's go for a like goal. Today's like goal, let's go for 2,000 likes again. Let's just go for 2,000 likes, man. If you guys could smash it up, that'd be absolutely awesome. This is a massive update, and basically what they said on the live stream is that this update is going to be huge, and it's going to be coming in about 2 weeks roughly. That could mean 1 week, could mean 3 weeks, but around 2 weeks is when we're going to see all the stuff added into the game. And let's get started. So the first thing they said is that there's going to be new weapon prototypes. Now, I think that we all could have assumed this or guessed this based off the history of Call of Duty and releasing DLC. For one specific thing they talked about in this live stream was actually a prototype of the Type 2, which is going to be a nuke variant, which is very good. That means when this thing comes out, that's going to be our third nuke variant for assault rifles, and this sort of goes along with my theory about this game, which was that they're going to add nuke variants to supply drops only, and basically add nuke variants for the rest of the important weapons, you know, assault rifles, SMGs. I wouldn't even be surprised if we have a nuke variant for pretty much most of the guns before the end of this year, and that's basically what I've been talking about. You know, the nuke and the deatomizer is really cool in this game, but it really sucks you can only get on certain weapons, and that's why I think they're doing this, adding these prototypes, and I definitely think that's a move in the right direction. Now, the question to do with this is, will these new variants or these new prototypes be available in supply drops only, or will they be added on to earn for more salvage, and how much salvage will that be? As of right now, it's already 5,000 salvage for the top epic variants, and I don't think they could create an epic category for like 10,000 salvage. That seems absolutely ridiculous and something that no one could get done. That's just my opinion on that, but keep an eye out. New prototypes are definitely confirmed and are definitely going to be coming, new different variants. The next thing is they basically said that a lot of balancing is going to take place soon. They're taking numbers, they're taking the statistics from the beta, as well as from the actual game since the release date on November 4th, which I think they kind of did this as well. Like during the beta, they saw snipers were overpowered, they saw SMGs, shotguns needed changes, and that's what they did before the game came out. It was a huge update, and it was a really big deal. I think they're sort of doing that again. They're taking these statistics from the past 2 weeks. Oh, I mean, they know every single gun's score per minute, kill-death ratios, what maps each guns are doing. They have basically the super-powered combat record on steroids there at the offices, and they know everything about every gun. And they're going to try to take these statistics and balance the game as good as possible. So this is definitely a positive for everyone that enjoys this game. Next thing they said is that the key earn rate is going to be fixed. They're going to have a login bonus, a key earn rate, and basically an overall economy buff. So this is very good. This means you're going to be getting supply drops faster, which in turn means you're going to be getting salvage faster. This is an overall positive, and this is something everyone in the community has been looking for, because it is kind of slow to earn. I understand the problem here, because it's really slow to earn salvage and to earn supply drops, but at the same time, there's only a certain amount of variance, and you know, the game is supposed to last us for a full year. That's the Call of Duty life cycle, And, you know, when people already have the epic variants and it's 2 weeks into the game, it's like people are going to have pretty much every gun they need in about a month or two. And then after that, what's going to happen? And that's where a lot of this prototype DLC comes in and variant DLC comes in and a lot of stuff like that. Now, they also said something about the PC version of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, most people probably know the PC version of Black Ops 3 is very, very popular because of the addition of mod tools, which basically what mod tools are is it lets people make their own maps. They let people bring in maybe like the DSR from an old Call of Duty playing on a different map in Black Ops 3. It basically lets people on the PC customize the game to whatever sort of situations they want. There's custom mod tool zombies. There's a bunch of different things on the PC. Now, what they said about coming to the PC on Infinite Warfare, they really didn't say, but I guess we can assume it's going to either be something, maybe new game modes, maybe an update to the PC version. I definitely think there's a huge problem with the PC version right now that it's not even hack proof. Hackers, there's literally nothing to detect hackers. There's nothing to anti-cheat or anything to do with Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered or Infinite Warfare. So hopefully they're going to be fixing that for people that play on the PC. And also maybe we could see mod tools coming or new game modes or something like that. Now, as far as new competitive changes, competitive players have been complaining a lot about this game. And they're definitely listening to the competitive players. I mean, it's kind of hard when people are just saying they hate the game. But I think that definitely they're getting some feedback. And basically, this patch is going to be, that comes in 2 weeks. It's going to be huge for competitive players. They're changing uplink, payload glitches, a new pick and ban system, bomb site changes in SND. Overall, it's just going to be a huge patch update for competitive. Maps, codcaster, weapons, payloads are all going to be fixed for competitive as well as multiplayer when they were glitching out. Another thing is they said hardcore free-for-all is being added. I'm pretty sure they already did add that in today's hotfix. Leaderboards coming soon. That's also something they said. Leaderboards coming soon. I believe they've said combat record coming soon as well. And this is definitely huge. This is something people have been wanting. I mean, it's just ridiculous how this isn't in the game. I say it in every single video because it's true. This needs to come out soon, and leaderboards are going to be coming, and I hope the combat record that comes out is very good. Like, if you make us wait like a month, this patch is coming in 2 weeks, and the game's already been out for 2 weeks, so this patch is going to be basically a month late into the game. This better cover pretty much everything to do with combat record. This better be the best combat record system we've ever seen in Call of Duty, because if we wait a month after release for a combat record that's super lame, that's definitely going to be some roasting territory, and that's definitely not going to be very good. Another thing is the boots on the ground game mode is coming out. I've said this before, and it looks like they're listening. They've put boots on the ground in a private match, basically, and competitive players love it. They get to play boots on the ground tournaments, boots on the ground UMGs, and search and destroy tournaments. But I've said, why don't they do a boots on the ground actual thing for like I guess we call it a bare bones boots on the ground for public matches, and it looks like that's going to be coming into the game. That is super duper fun. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to play because, you know, boots on the ground, people love it. But it doesn't work too well when the maps are made to not be boots on the ground. You know, boots on the ground would be fun on Genesis or a map like that. But on certain maps, or maybe even Frost, it would be really fun on. But on certain maps, you really do need the wall runs to maneuver around. And that's why it's going to be interesting. Hopefully, they think about this a little bit. And when they put this boots on the ground mode into the game, they only use the maps that play well with it. I mean, that would be what I would do if I was working there. But these guys are all over the place. We don't know what they're going to do. Hopefully they do that. Next thing is Advanced UAV is getting a major buff. This is definitely a key. Advanced UAV is something that I like. I like VSATs. I like haters. I like Blackbirds from the Treyarch series. But overall, Infinity Ward has never ever been able to match that same joy of having the VSAT or the permanent radar unlock. And Advanced UAV getting a buff definitely doesn't mean it's going to be as good as that. But I'm hoping the buff is that, you know, Ghost doesn't counter it anymore, because Ghost is a super duper issue in this game. Everyone runs it. There's nothing better. The Ghost is the most overpowered perk in the game, basically. Every single person runs it, and that's why they need to either make some changes to Advanced UAV, to UAV, to ping, these things that get countered by Ghost, or make a change to Ghost, and it looks like this is the first step in the right direction. So overall, this was definitely a good update that we're going to have coming in 2 weeks. Obviously, we don't know how good it's going to be till it actually comes out, but from what they're saying, it seems like Infinity Ward is actually on our page right now, and they are, like, I gotta give them credit, to be honest. Infinity Ward has been terrible at listening to fans for, like, back in the day, you know, the noob tubes Modern Warfare 2. They're still in the game to this day. The thing that completely breaks Modern Warfare 2, everyone noob tubes, everyone gets destroyed by them. They're 100 times overpowered, and they're still in the game to this day. However, for Infinite Warfare, it seems like they are listening to the community, and they really need to. I mean, the numbers are down and all that sort of stuff. They really need to catch on to this community, and I think that this patch update is going to be another step in the right direction, just like the changes from the beta to the actual game, where I'm really hoping this will be a good update. When it comes out, of course, you can see it all on my channel, so be sure to subscribe. I'll give you guys everything you guys need to know about the updates. 2 update videos today. One about the hotfix, which was earlier today. You guys should check that out. And then this one about, obviously, the massive update coming in a few weeks. So thanks for watching, guys. 2,000 likes is the goal. Drop a like on this thing. That would be absolutely awesome if we could hit 2,000 likes. Also subscribe for a cookie and don't looky. And, you know, that would be awesome, guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night, and I'm out. Peace.